Stop touching my purse. That's my church candy. Lord, these skirts is getting short. About a week, I think.
Good evening, and welcome to Eastside Baptist Church. My name is James Jenkins, the 14th, and I'm coming to you live today to tell you that the Lord has been watching you motherfuckers not putting nothing in the contribution box. Sister Jenkins, please point the person out who didn't put nothing in the contribution box today. It's the reason why our toilet in the church is not working.
No, it's not.
Because no one has been
The deacon did that. Everybody knows
to
that.
hear about the Lord nowadays.
See, I told you. I told you.
You motherfuckers better start putting something in the contribution box so me and Sister Jenkins can continue to
Stop shushing me.
on that bitch.
Is that what we doing? That's what they be doing. Some folks be doing it. You are now listening to On One Radio, the talk show podcast station. I am Sister Such and Such, and welcome. For those that don't know about me, welcome. I am Sister Such and Such, and I'm an open-minded and raw person who says exactly what's on my damn mind, meanwhile telling the truth about it all. I don't sugarcoat nothing I say, so take it with a grain of damn sugar or love, whatever you want to call it, but call it a day. Yeah, so welcome, and welcome. Yes, welcome. How y'all been doing out there? This is Sister Such and Such. Y'all, I hope y'all been taking care of y'allself out there. During this time of this pandemic, what I call someone's fuck up. Cause you know somebody fucked up. Let's tell the truth about it. Somebody fucked up, and it's a bunch of folks who ain't have shit to do with it paying the price. Let's call it what it is. Let's call a spade a motherfucking spade. But like I say, how y'all doing? I hope y'all been doing alright, and y'all been staying protected and safe and whatnot, and everybody was stocked up previously on their vices, so nobody's, went completely bananas being on lockdown with the loved ones and having to spend all that time cooped up in the house with one another and whatnot. Because we know shit been popping off. Yeah, shit's been popping off. But you know what? Today, we gonna talk about some news. That's what we're gonna talk about today. Now, we got 3 stories going on. Now, everybody's been talking about the frontline workers. You know what I'm saying? And what about the forgotten ones? There's some forgotten ones. And then we're going to talk about the BS of the day. I got some BS for y'all, too. And then we're going to end it on a good note. Michael Johnson's decided to help out. So that's going to be our show for today. So y'all sit back, relax, and chill, and enjoy. And here we go. And this is my opinion, so it is what it is on topics. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this here mess, okay? And even the good stuff. Let me know about what you think about it all. Feedback is good. Now, let go with this, alright? Now, back to the forgotten frontline workers. Now, as we all know, there has been a lot of loss within the nursing home communities. Yes, I'm going to call them a community because they are communities of themselves. In and within themselves. You got all those poor souls laid up in there. So they pretty much got, while they in there, each other, the people that do come visit them, and the people who work there. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real about it. That's pretty much what they got. Now, these people who work in these nursing facilities, now they considered to be, true enough, direct care workers. They hands-on. They doing what most folks don't want to do. That's why people be getting put in the damn nursing homes. So they are direct care workers, and Well, we all know they already living paycheck to paycheck. Ain't no doubt about that. They don't get paid a whole lot to wipe people's butt and care for everybody's relatives, but they do it anyway. Now, it's being said that they're being asked to put their lives on the line for $13 an hour. Now, depending on where you are in your state, what the pay scale is, or the rate is, or however you get paid where you at, it may be high or low compared to this. Okay, so I'm going to give everybody the benefit of the doubt and vice versa. So depending upon where you at, that could be high or low. And you might say, well, hell, at least you're getting paid at all. But at the same time, you do have to realize these folks putting themselves on the line. But let's go into the story now. After each shift at a Chicago nursing home, where a gentleman cares for dozens of elderly residents, James Carter rides the train home worrying that he will bring the corona home to his own family. Now, Carter, 23, a certified nursing aide, tries to take extra precautions. He puts all his work clothes in a special backpack that he frequently washes and takes off his shoes before he set a foot in his house. Way to go, boy. He says, I want to be able to go home safely and tell my mother, you don't have to worry about anything. Now, that's a good thing to hear when you are elderly. Now, who lives with his mother and aunt who has diabetes and high blood pressure that could make her especially vulnerable to the virus. But Carter, who earns $13.70 an hour, believes that the nursing home, Alden Lakeland, has not done enough to protect and compensate the staff as they face life-threatening risks. Now, we've been seeing a lot of this. And what this virus did was pretty much put everybody's protocols and preparedness under a microscope. But that's what happens in a situation. Anything like this. Or if something else happens. Whether or not a company is prepared is always put under a microscope. The spotlight is on everything. They want to know what the hell you doing at that moment. What's really going on. It's going to show. Now, it goes on to say in early April, he and a few other colleagues presented the facility's management with a demand letter asking for higher pay, more hires to relieve staffing shortages, and more personal protective equipment. That's that PPE right there. Everybody needs that right now. Now, the workers had support from the Service Employees International Union, which represents them. Now, in response, the nursing home management threatened to call the police, Carter stated. And he was told he would be fired. Now, what the hell kind of shit is that? Now, the union pushed back, but Carter was ultimately suspended without pay for 3 days for the unauthorized use of a digital or cellular device during the confrontation with management, he said. Now, Carter denied recording the incident. When you hold them accountable, they see you as a nuisance, Carter said. They'd rather have someone with less experience as long as you do what they say. Now, this is what Carter said. Now, I have to agree to a certain extent right there because my days of working in nursing homes back in the day, that's kind of how that went. And it's not a whole lot of people that's going to tell the truth about that, but that's how that shit be going up in there. That's a lot of times why they do pay so low, because they want the most reasonably priced candidate, which can come at a higher cost because they might be not prepared for the job, not having much skill for the job, and so they're going to have to just kind of roll with the flow and just, they're going to bow their heads and do whatever is told of them or requested of them to do, and not going to ask too many questions because they scratching for that little piece of change already. But that's how it can go in a nursing facility world. That's just that's standard practice, if you ask me. Now, Alden Lakeland now has 5 reported coronavirus infections and 1 death, according to the latest data from the Illinois Department of Health. But Carter says he wasn't aware of any cases in the 300-bed facility until NBS News shared the information. Even though the certified nurses' aides are in close physical contact with residents all day, lifting them in and out of bed, helping them use the toilet and brush their teeth, and feeding them meals. Now, Janine Shohan, a spokeswoman for Alden Network, which owns the facility, said that ensuring the safety of our staff and residents is our greatest concern, and that all staff have the protective equipment they need. Now, she did not respond to Carter's allegations that he faced retaliation for demanding better working conditions or to the concern that the staff members were not being notified about positive cases. I know y'all probably thought that too, because we probably had the same thought right there. Should I say it? Go on and say it. That's that bullshit. Because you know the hell well they don't want to tell you they got cases, because then you ain't going to want to bring your ass to work. Calling a spade a spade. Now, long before nursing homes became a breeding ground for the virus, aides like Carter have faced low wages, strenuous conditions, and communication breakdowns and staffing shortages. And that's according to the nursing home workers, advocates, and the industry experts. But the virus has not turned these challenges into a full-blown crisis for these workers, the majority of whom are women and people of color, who have suddenly found themselves on the front line of the pandemic with limited, or next to damn none, protection and outside oversight. And it's putting extraordinary responsibility on workers who are not trained or compensated to take the level of risk that they are taking. Now, these nursing homes have struggled for months to provide enough personal protective equipment for employees and COVID-19 tests for both residents and staff members, often getting second priority to hospitals. Now, the impact of the virus has been devastating, according to the data collected by NBC News, and at least 1/3 of the 90,000 known virus deaths in the United States are linked to nursing homes and other long-term care facilities. So this is what I'm saying. This is important in these nursing facilities, and I'm pretty sure they probably still not letting people in. I mean, they shouldn't be, considering what the hell done popped off. But everybody else trying to open the hell back up really fast. So that's going to do nothing but make it boom. But it is what it is. That's what they're going to do. And nursing homes are going to continue to get hit hard. And the people who are working there deserve so much more. They deserve hazard pay too. Because, hell, let's be honest about it. They doing the job that nobody else really wants to do. How many of y'all out there want to go work in a nursing home and wipe ass? White folks' ass you don't even know. Don't matter the race, the size, the gender. Don't matter. Because you're going to get a touch of it all. Been there, done that. Some people do it because they know nobody else wants to do it. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some people out there who physically can't take care of other people. No shame in that. You have to do what you have to do. But for a lot of people, they are just thrown in there because people don't want to do it. And that's just what it is. But if you have to do it, you do it. But if you do it, make sure you go check on them. Make sure that that facility is doing what the hell they're supposed to do. make sure that you visit and check on your loved one on the regular to make sure they are being well taken care of. That's what you gotta do when you put somebody in a nursing facility, a long-term care facility, nursing home. I'm trying to cover all the bases. A home, as some people call it, but it's all the same thing. A place for the elderly and the permanently disabled that people can't handle. That's a community. These places become communities. And the people who work within them communities deserve proper protection, some sort of guarantees that they're going to be able to care for their families and care for them properly and in a safe manner, as well as care for all of these people who need them. So get them what they want. Stop playing with them. Be fair about the shit. God knows they need all the help they can get right now. Yeah. So let's move along to the BS of the day. I know that wasn't even the damn BS of the day. But no, it wasn't. Now this is the BS of the day though. All right, the headline reads, KKK hoods are apparently the new COVID-19 fashion statement. Okay, now this segment takes place in Colorado. But I'm going to be honest with you. It's been sightings all over the United States of people doing this bullshit. Because that's bullshit. And I'm going to let you know right now, they feel free to do it. I guess they hate themselves that much that they just got to do it. They feel that inferior, I guess. Which don't make sense because nobody is inferior to anybody. But you know what? I digress. I catch myself. But it is what it is. Shit. Now, this took place in Colorado. Police in Colorado are seeking the public's help to identify a man who went grocery shopping while wearing a Ku Klux Klan hood over the weekend. Though a similar case in San Diego recently ended with the police throwing up their hands and going, "This is America." It's crazy. Like, what is they thinking? Like, you want some stuff to go down? You want some bad juju? You want some bad karma? You're seeking something. You're trying to get a response. I'm just saying. Now, it goes on to say, some white people have used their privilege to respond to the current COVID-19 pandemic by refusing to follow public health orders to wear masks and not go outside to get bad haircuts. You can't make this no joke. This shit ain't no joke. Now, others like the man who went out to get some milk while wearing a wrinkled KKK hood have responded by turning masks into emblems of their white supremacist desires. I'm going to have to share this image, this Twitter image. I'm going to show this on my Twitter. So if y'all following those Sistah Such and Such on Twitter, you'll be able to see some of the bullshit I be talking about. Cause he look a damn fool. But that's asking for some type of drama. Now, according to the employees of the grocery store, they called the police, and the police after they told the man to leave and he refused. Dillon Police Chief Mark Hemugus, y'all know I be butchering these damn names, said officers were dispatched on a report of trespassing at 12:41 p.m., but the man had left the area just before they arrived at 12:45. The department is working to identify the man using surveillance footage to determine his vehicle. Now, the KKK hoods and the Confederate flag masks are now cropping up in public places across the country, says volumes about the United States in 2020. Does leading the world in pandemic deaths make white people think America is becoming great again? That's a good damn question. What do y'all think about it? Y'all let me know. Because, honest to God, I'm not trying to be funny and I'm not trying to be hateful toward nobody, but these motherfuckers need to get a life. They seriously don't have shit else better to do. Like, they ain't even worried about surviving. Who the hell don't worry about surviving? Apparently they don't. Being hateful towards somebody else is apparently more damn important. Now, how the shit does that make any damn sense? It's like asking your dog to do your taxes. The shit just don't compute. And no, I'll answer the damn question. No, hell no, it don't make America become great again. When the hell was it ever great? Think about it. Think about it. When the hell was it ever great? And this just gives them a damn excuse to show their ignorance and their self-hate, as well as their hate for other people. That's what that is. It's unwanted and it's uncalled for. It's like a bully trying to pick a damn fight. Like, nobody's willingly just being an idiot for a bully. So, they pick. They pick up on a response so they can holler foul play in self-defense, and they just being bullies. Now let's move on to something a little lighter, some hope out there for you. Now, like I said before, Magic Johnson offers up some cheddar, because this is some cheddar, $1 million in loans to minority businesses left behind by the government. Now, y'all, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but whatever loans that the government tried to say that they were providing for people's businesses, small businesses, let me make sure to clarify that shit now, small businesses. Them loans went so damn quick, but it didn't necessarily go for small businesses. And the proof has been leaking up on the internet and the news and everywhere else about this. You got a lot of people speaking out about this, from celebrities on down to workers, and to those who actually have small businesses who wanted and needed a damn loan, but big businesses and best friends and money and greed got in the way of all that debt. So it ran short. The money ran short. The government, small business loans, that money ran so damn short, you could have swore to God didn't have on no damn skirt or drawers. You swore you saw something, but you can't be for sure. That's how quick that shit was gone. So he's lending out to be, lending a helping hand, and that's good. I think it's good. I don't know about nobody else. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Now, the federal government response to COVID-19 has been a hot mess from the top to the bottom, including your own approach. It's taken towards black people who have been disproportionately affected by the pandemic. It hit everybody different. Case in point, the $650 million Paycheck Protection Program, which was supposed to help small businesses survive and pay employees during the current economic downturn, has neglected hundreds of black and other minority-owned businesses while funneling millions in taxpayer money to corporations like the Los Angeles Lakers. But see, that's what I mean when I say about this. Yeah, that's not a small business. I don't give a fuck what you say. That ain't no small motherfucking business, and somebody motherfucking lying somewhere. I'm just being honest. Y'all listen to me for my damn opinion. There it is. Somebody lying some motherfucking word. They don't find the damn loophole. They find loopholes. But if you find a loophole, you go into federal prison. Mm-hmm. Now that kind of... the distribution of them resources have just... it's questionable. It's all questionable. But Star Magic Johnson to commit $1 million in loans to those left behind by the government's program. Now that's according to the Wall Street Journal. We knew why the money was gone and couldn't trickle down to small businesses, especially small minority businesses, because they didn't have those great relationships with the banks. Now Johnson told that to the Wall Street Journal. The money will be dispersed through a partnership between Johnson's Equitrust Life Insurance Company and MBA Capital Partners, a lending institution in New Jersey that specializes in financing businesses owned by women and minorities. That's a good help. That's a good help, and that's a good start. Now, if more folks actually decided to be that helpful and consider somebody else other than themselves, that would help the world. Mm-hmm. Now, MBA's chief executive, Rafael Martinez, has received complaints from clients who couldn't get loans from the PPP's first rounders for funding. Reports later revealed that some lenders prioritized businesses with whom they had existing relationships. Just like I said about that best friend shit. It's the good old boy system. That's a well-known statement. The good old boy system. That's the best friends and the niece married into this family and the cousin is married into this family. Money marries money, so money associates with money, and if you ain't got that type of money, they don't associate with your broke ass. Because you're considered broke to them. They rather fool with somebody that they can seriously gain something on. Then a small business ain't it. It's just not it. Now, Martinez told the Wall Street Journal that Johnson's $100 million commitment will first be used for the 5,000 PPP loans his company has approved so far. This is, when you think about it, life and death for so many business owners. They have nowhere else to turn, Johnson said. And that's a very true statement. Where else they gonna turn to get money like that? And it be legal. They want to stay legal. They just trying to do the right thing. They trying to get help for themselves and their employees. But all the big business came through and gobbled all that shit up with their loopholes and shit like Pac-Man. Now, a survey recently commissioned by Color of Change and Unidos U.S. has shown that only 12% of the Black and Latino small business owners who applied for loans in the government's $650 billion Paycheck Protection Program received the funds they applied for. And that's also according to the New York Times. Nearly half of the 500 business owners who were surveyed said they anticipate having to permanently close their businesses in the next 6 months. Okay, that's not good. That's what's not good for the damn economy is businesses, especially small businesses, having to close. It's almost like a bully situation now. Because all the big fish want just to deal with big fish and want to get rid of completely the little fish. But if they actually if they actually did that bullshit, it's not gonna go right in the universe because you're gonna fuck up the order, the natural order, especially in life and business. But I don't think they wise enough to understand that, especially like right now, because we don't really have no true damn leadership. We really don't. But we knew that going into, well, some of us knew that going into this. But it's a lot going on, and I hope y'all really are taking it easy, trying to relax, meditate sometimes, relax, drink some hot tea, chill out, relax, and try to be good. I don't want to say stay isolated, but if you can still stay at home because this reopening thing, I feel, my opinion is, it's too motherfucking soon. Everybody too free and willy-nilly with that shit. It's going to be a whole lot of more people. The numbers is going to jump up high, and that's what we don't want. But everybody's in a rush to make money, but I don't know what the fuck for if you can't even spend that shit. You ain't going to be allowed to spend that shit. I'm just saying. What's the damn use? What's the use? If you're not going to be around to spend the money, why the fuck is you in a hurry to open shit back up to make money if you're not going to be able to live to spend any other shit? Which leads me to believe that for these companies, the government, on a lot of levels, because there's always somebody pushing on every single level for the money aspect of it. Damn the risk, damn the loss, get the money. But for what if you can't spend that shit? You ain't thought about nobody else, but you got dollar signs in your eyes. You ain't thought about your family. You ain't thought about your neighbors. You ain't thought about nobody. So let's actually stop, take a breath, push motherfucking pause, and think about this shit. Think before you act. That's for government. That's for people. That's for everybody. Think before you act. It can save us a whole lot of bullshit ass trouble like this bullshit we got going on right now. Because there's a lot of folks that's not following this, and it's a lot of folks that's not going by none of the guidelines. Not even the common sense guidelines that's naturally should be given to everybody. But for the ones who are not following, y'all the ones that's making motherfuckers sick. Y'all one of those secret parties. You just gotta get away and run to a party. That's not helpful to no damn body, especially not the U.S. And as shit try to open back up, those numbers are going to drastically reach the sky. So you get what you give. If you gives more fucks about money, open back up. If you don't, you better shut the fuck down and sit down some damn well. Yes, I said it. More worried about money than life. Let's get that shit right.
Welcome to the Eastside Baptist Church. My name is James Jenkins, the 14th, and I'm coming to you live today to tell you that the Lord has been watching you motherfuckers not putting nothing in the contribution box. Sister Jenkins, please point the person out who didn't put nothing in the contribution box today. It's the reason why our toilet in the church is not working. Because no one has been putting nothing in the box. You got to pay to hear about the Lord nowadays. And he gave me the word to give it to you. You motherfuckers better start putting something in the contribution box. So me and Sister Jenkins can continue to ride these on that bitch.
Fake ass station. Ain't that a bitch? It is, ain't it? You've been listening to On One Radio, the talk show podcast station. This has been the Sister Such and Such show, and I've been your host. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my talk show. Remember, if it looks, walks, and talks like a duck, then it's a fucking duck. So call it what it is. For more information on my podcast and videos, go to Spreaker.com/show/Sistah Such. That's me. But it's to get it raw. While you're online, check out our Facebook page for On One Radio. You'll find a lot of interesting things over there. Also, while you're on Facebook perusing, check out On One's Day One's private Facebook group. It's for all the behind the scenes and the stuff that maybe I talk about that everybody don't get to hear. Behind the scenes stuff. Back porch conversations and whatnot. We're on other social media as well. Check us out on WordPress, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Tumblr, and Collide. On One Radio is raw, uncut, true.